Joining us here in the Oklahoman's Video Studio, straight from Yukon, Jenna Roberson. Thanks so much for stopping by this morning.
Oh, not a problem. It was my pleasure.
Well, you are the Public Information Officer for the City of Yukon, which every time I go out there, there's something new. It's just a growing community.
Yes, it sure is. We have so many new things going on right now.
And coming up, one of the more popular festivals for those of us here in the Metro, the Czech Festival.
Yes, and it's a very special Czech Festival. It's actually the 50th annual Czech Festival. So we have a few things that we're planning to make it extra special.
So for 50 years, the Czech community has been gathering and partying, and this festival has grown, and now you guys have some special things coming up here in the next month and a half for that festival.
Yes, we have a car show at this year's Czech Festival. We're also going to be decorating Main Street a little more than usual. We're hoping to get our Main Street businesses in on this and have them decorate their windows. We're also going to have a petting zoo.
What type of animals are we talking? Are we talking goats? Are we talking llamas? Are we talking...
I'm not sure yet. We'll have to wait and see.
And you mentioned decorations. So does that mean you're dressing up, some traditional garb perhaps?
Well, I don't know. There have been talks about getting me
getting everybody to fully participate?
Yes, to wear the traditional kroy, but we'll have to see about that one.
Later this year in Yukon, the Christmas in the Park. Tell us about that.
Yes, that's also a very special anniversary. It's our 20th anniversary of Christmas in the Park this year. We are replacing all of our lights with LED lights to make them brighter and bolder. We're also we're going to have some new decorations. We have a giant rocking horse display, and it's going to be a great year for Christmas in the Park. So come check it out.
Very nice. That'll of course be later this year in Yukon. Let's back up for just a second, Jenna. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Eastern Oklahoma.
We're at in Eastern Oklahoma.
Fort Gibson, Oklahoma.
And what brought you from Fort Gibson, Oklahoma to Yukon? How did you wind up here?
Well, my husband actually was offered a job in the Yukon area, and we moved out here and just fell in love with Yukon. Strangely enough, he's actually going back to school now, but
there's nothing wrong with continuing the education,
yes,
that's for sure.
Yes, but we couldn't move away from Yukon. We love it.
And how long have you worked for the City of Yukon?
I'm coming up on my year anniversary.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, that's great. Back to what's going on in Yukon, the Health Center Parkway. That has an opening coming up soon, right?
Yes, on the 28th, we're opening Health Center Parkway. It's an extension of the existing Health Center Parkway, and it's going to be developed to be more of a destination for Yukon rather than another place to go shop. The demographics point to higher end retail stores coming in that area, and so that's another exciting thing that we can't wait to see what happens with it.
So I'm sure that's a situation that's developing. You're working to get those tenants nailed down for that.
We sure are.
All right, very cool. The Yukon Athletic Complex is one of the larger annexations in Yukon. That's coming online.
Yes, I just found out at our city council meeting last night that it was one of the largest annexations and de-annexations that Oklahoma City has ever participated in. So we are honored and very grateful to Oklahoma City.
Well, the Yukon Athletic Complex, what does that include?
It's going to include softball fields, baseball fields, let's see, like walking trails.
Sure.
I'm trying to think of what else. I mean, there's just a lot of really great things in that area.
What is a growing community and a growing family community? Every time I go past Yukon High School, I'm impressed. Like, wow, this place looks really nice.
Yes, Yukon tries to do everything the very best it can. We don't try to have to do anything. So,
you mentioned city council meeting. Perhaps that was at City Hall?
Well, we actually have it in our Centennial building, which is right next to City Hall.
But there is some development with City Hall.
Yes, we are going to have a new City Hall. We're still working on the timeline of that, but it's going to be on Main Street. And it's going to be, as our city manager calls it, the new Main Street on Main Street. So not only is it going to house City Hall, but it's also going to house some retail stores, some higher end multifamily, and hopefully a hotel.
Very nice. So some mixed use property right there for shopping, perhaps some living and cafes and things like that.
Yeah.
Jenna Roberson with Yukon. One last thing, you guys have the Spirit Sprint this weekend, perhaps?
Yes, we have the Spirit Sprint this Saturday, and it benefits the Yukon Spirit League, which is Yukon's local organization that provides sports activities for special need individuals.
Oh, wow, very cool.
Yeah.
Is this like a 5K or maybe a fun run?
Yes, it is a 5K, but we also do have like a fun walk for anyone who wants to participate, and it's a great cause.
People like me not feeling up to the full 5Ks.
It's okay, I don't either. So I tried a 5K once. So.
Yeah, those days are behind me. Jenna Roberson from Yukon. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, thank
Great
you
to
for
see
having
you.
me.
Best of luck with all these developments and activities coming up.
Thank you.